Hi there, this is Hark. I'm Brendan O'Connor. I'm a hacker. I live in Madison, Wisconsin. If you make an incredible discovery as an academic, you can publish it, and it'll be accessible forever. If you make an incredible discovery as a hacker, you write a blog post or a tweet, and in a few years, it might be completely impossible for other people to find your work. If you speak at a conference, an abstract will be online, but if they publish a video, it's often hard to discover, especially if other people don't already know that this particular talk solves their problem. We want to give hackers the ability to make their work live forever, so that future hackers don't have to spend their time making mistakes someone else already made. It's really good to have a blog post upvoted on Reddit or featured on Hackaday. It's great to be invited to speak at B-Sides or DEF CON. But if you want your work to live beyond the con and teach the next hacker and the one after that, you should use Hark. Your work will live forever. Why are we doing this? Well, it's really simple. After a recent conference at which there was a panel on the lack of cooperation between academics and hackers, I was discussing the problem with a friend when it struck us that there's no good way to find work we don't already know about. Unless you know the name of a project, it's often very hard to find it on the internet, and links to work die over time as Twitter accounts close or blogs go offline. Worse, hackers have no real place to publish work, unlike academics in their journals, which means that a lot of great work never gets written down. If you didn't personally see it at a conference, it might as well not have happened. What's the downside of this? Well, it's very simple. If you can't find a solution to a problem, you're going to have to solve it yourself. This means we spend a huge amount of time reinventing the wheel and making the same mistakes we've made before. This wastes time and means that we're rediscovering the same old bugs. If hackers can publish their work and others can find it, all that time wasted on recreating old work is saved, and they can spend it on even more great new work. That means we'll get better results faster. So what are we going to do with Hark? It has three major components. First, publishing. We're going to build an archive where people can publish their work, whether it's a tweet, a blog post, or a long-form paper, as a PDF, plain text, or Markdown. We're also hoping to take and process LaTeX files. We'll host it on the open web and make sure everyone can access it free of charge. We want real open access to be the norm. Second, citation. When you publish your work with Hark, we'll give it a unique identifier so that your other people can cite it, whether it's in other Hark work or elsewhere. When you cite other work, wherever it is, Hark will gather as much metadata as possible, the author, the date, as much as we can, and assign it an identifier as well, so that other people can find the data, and so that your citation will always point at least to something. Link rot won't make your work unreadable. Finally, mentorship. We're going to steal a really good idea from academia. If you want, you can have anonymous mentors give you comments and feedback on your work. This can help you prepare for a conference presentation, write a formal paper for a journal, or just get better at expressing yourself. Our mentors will be experienced researchers from industry and academia. You can keep posting new drafts, and links to older version of your work will show the newest version. This means that you can take a discovery all the way from a tweet, to a blog, to a conference, and have all the benefits of Hark. Our backer rewards. We have a variety of backer rewards listed. While Hark's main product will be its own existence, we want all of you to be able to point to Hark and say, I helped build that. Toward that end, we will post your link or your logo on the permanent Hark backer page, or even include your logo in our conference presentations. For the donors at the highest level, you can even fly me, Brendan, out to your conference, board meeting, tea party, or rave to talk about Hark and how your contribution is helping the future of research. We also have t-shirts with the Hark logo, and in addition, some levels of backers will receive a challenge coin, which is a specially minted medallion. This is our sketch of what it'll look like. They'll each be individually numbered. We're going to use the money for two primary purposes. First, Hark is going to involve a whole lot of new work. The Universal Citation System needs to be first designed and then implemented, and while our coders are doing that, they need to eat. This work takes time they could be using for other things. Second, we want to use that money towards the legal fees to start a non-profit corporation that'll take control of Hark when it's ready. This will ensure that Hark will continue to exist far into the future. If we don't get the money, then nothing's going to change. There still won't be any trade in ideas between academia and hackerdom, and we'll still spend a large chunk of every research project doing work that someone else already did but we just can't find. The same bugs we've already had will continue to abound, and that'll make us sad. It will make my cat especially sad. He needs a hacker to invent something more comfortable to sleep in than a cardboard box. We're asking you to help us fix it. Don't make my kitty sad. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you'll be able to donate to help us fix the state of hacker research with Hark.